So today in California and other states, you have drugs trying to be legalized. You have pharmacies selling marijuana and so on. I recall living in Oakland. People showed me the card and say the police can't stop me because I have a card. This is my medication. And they go down to this pharmacy and to me, all it looks as if it's a legal criminal activity because anybody who's selling drugs, whether it's legal or illegal, those kind of drugs, you have a kind of certain mind, you know what I mean? I would stay away from, even if there was viable business, I would stay away from it because it has that tinge of illegality and criminal mind. Why would I want to sell somebody something that is harmful? I would even sell cigarettes and alcohol, so that's how peculiar I would be. And so here we have India, where they're by the opium circle out there by Iraq, Afghanistan, and all around there, Pakistan. They plant that poppy, and it looks as if they have a free reign of it. Now the state now is coming and have to protect these people because they're destroying themselves. So when I look at some people who are on heroin, I look in the face, you can see here is a person that is kind of like way out, don't seem to know that this is a modern day. And how it starts, it seems as if when they're children, they start experimenting with that marijuana, and the minds become burnt up, and the ability to think straight is kind of warped. Therefore, they are they're susceptible to these advancing levels of more potent and dangerous drugs. The other day, a woman fell down off a seat down the road here, and she was going on stretching out and so forth, and looked as if she would die. But eventually, the guy told me, man, she's mentioned them pills, bro. Tell her about that thing. So somebody gonna say, hey, man, I have this pill, man. This thing is, you just get a high, it's forever. It's like, wow. And I say, hey, give me a couple, man. It's like, I suppose not that somebody heart pills, and while it's good for that person, it kill you. So people are doing themselves some stuff and you're saying like, what? I mean, you don't even know what the person used to make this thing. You just hear it's good and you're gonna try it. I mean, some things you just can't try it because just one try you could die. I recall this guy in Trinidad. A guy, offered him $20 to drink some alcohol straight without stopping. And he took the bottle and he put it there and he screwed it back, and like, he collapsed and died because apparently some fumes got into his lungs and blocked the air from getting in, and he needed some help, but nobody wanted to go and give him no CPR because he's kind of old and stink and so on. I mean, but the guy who did it, of course, he was wrong in a way, but I mean, why am I going to do something like that? Put something in my body that could kill you. And I've heard people take household chemicals and mix it up together and then smoke it, you know what I mean? So, I mean, they're chemists, they know that how many moles of this thing they're using or how many atoms in it. And because in reactions, chemical reactions, um, you have to have the right amount so that every bit of it is going to be used in reaction to form a third product. Now, so I hear there's used bleach, and there's used baby laxative and so forth. You got to make sure that whatever the third product is going to be, it's going to be all of that thing combined together. Now, if you have more than enough of that, more than the other, some is going to remain. So you have the third product, and you're going to have one of these products. So you're going to have two products there. It's going to be like a mixture. And this is bleach. I mean, God help you if you put that in your vein, because that'll kill you straight up. Um, and I don't see why folks would want to legalize it anyway. But the times in which we live, I mean, God talks about it in the last days. Men's heart will be failing them for fear, and so on. So that there'll be a whole bunch of crazies out there, plus maybe people with heart attack. I recall this guy said, man, the first time he had a heart attack, he got it on his pipe. He was smoking crack, and he got his heart attack. And he's talking like it was a joke. I mean, you don't want to even start off any heart attack, much less to continue doing it, so to have some more. Um, and so I'm thankful to God that basically I never had that kind of urge or never had that kind of temptation. And even at my age, I know people in the old age to say, oh man, I never smoked that thing. Let me try it. I'm not gonna try nothing now, man. If I tried when I was a young man, I'm not gonna try it now. All I want now is to sleep and to study and to get me some money and now and then this and that and so on. But I'm stupid stuff that people doing, man. It's like that's all they live for. And this thing is that you have to have it so much, like every little while, and it's expensive. And I mean, it's like you have to resort to all kinds of stuff, stealing and selling, robbing people over here, hurting yourself, all kinds of stuff people do just to get the fix. And India is saying that now they have to come back and put some law on this thing. You can't do this, you can't do that. But we have the laws here, folks want to remove the laws. And I'm saying, like, I mean, why don't we learn from the past and from others? Because you see, I mean, here's this young girl. One different and different. Now look at that one in the corner over there. See how she listening over there? She was just like you. And she wouldn't listen to nobody, and she started smoking with this thing, going with that boy smoking over there. Now they have her working in the street over there. Oh, now that ain't gonna happen to me because I'm with my good friends, I'm with my boyfriend. Your boyfriend's not gonna put you out there because if he got you smoking and they need to smoke and no money is around, they're gonna put you out there to get some of that money. Now I think it happened. Oops! It happened. Well, we told you, why you don't think that you're different? It happens. Humans are such that there's a certain type of, not stereotyping, but there's certain things that you do when you leave a certain place. Okay? You may not get there right away. You might go a different route, but you still harm yourself. See? So, I mean, they can legalize all the things they want. Oh, the drug is legal and the cigarette is legal. I don't use them because I know it's going to hurt me. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not going to hurt myself like that, man. I mean, I'm not commit suicide. I'm in war. Oh, why kill myself? Let me go out and see if I could get some of the enemy. I'll die anyway, so let me get some enemy, man, I'm not going to shoot myself. That's kind of coward, you see what I'm saying?